Hey, Shalom, first and foremost, all praises, glory, honor goes to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakak, Das Dabanis, to the elder apostles at Great Millstone that taught us this truth. Salutation, all y'all can push in his word day in and day out, doing this quick lesson, man. Hey, man, I wouldn't be surprised if this devil Esau puts shit like this in the food supply, okay? I mean, when you see it, it looks like uncooked meat, man. All right, so I wouldn't be surprised if Esau splicing or saying that, this is some type of meat that you see in a butcher shop or whatever, right? Getting processed to serve to the masses, man. Because this devil, man, wants to keep the people sick. He wants to keep especially our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and even the Israelite foreigners who forefathers goes back to such, but they look like the other nations. They want to keep them sick, man. Keep us sick. Okay, and also keep us breaking the law, statutes, and commandments, okay? Because this is an abominable thing to eat, man, all right? This is a red tangy lizard, man, all right? And, the majority of the comments, people were saying that it looks like meatloaf or meatballs and shit like that. So, this shit is sick, man, okay? It's a sick looking creature. And of course, I wouldn't have it as a pet, but, this looks like I said, something from the meat supply right here, okay? So, people saying they thought it was a tube of ground meat. They thought it was a steak. This is on Twitter, right? Thought it was skin, looks like a meal. Ground beef lizard would be a better name. Because this world is all in folly, so people laughing, oh, that's so funny, man. I thought it was food. Well, hey, guess what? That is going to be your meal real soon if the Lord ain't with you. Because, you're going to have cannibals out here, people eating all types of creatures, man, bugging out when the food supply ultimately runs out, man. Because there will be a famine in the land. A famine of food, man. Famine of bread. Famine of meats. Famine of, even plants and vegetables and fruits and stuff for the 2/3 in the heathen nations, but the elect is going to eat, okay? The Lord's going to provide for us in these evil times, man. It's going to be divine intervention, which you people call, okay, for 1/3 of the nation of Israel, all right? Starting with the 144,000 on down, okay? So, this is thing, man. It's a sick thing, man, to look at, man. It's a sick creature, man. Okay. So I'm going to get some scriptures, man. This is Ezekiel 4:13, and the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, the heathen nations, whither I will drive them near, because we were scattered across the four corners of the earth as a curse, man, and we're eating defiled bread, man, all over the world, man. We're eating tainted food, GMO food, chemically induced foods, man. And who's putting these chemicals in the food? That Esau, so-called white man, the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, they're telling you in your face that these foods are basically drugs, man. Especially these comfort foods, these junk foods, shit like that, man. So this shit is sick out here, okay? So I'm gonna jump up. This is Ezekiel 4, and I'm gonna start at 7. Therefore thou shalt set thy face toward the siege of Jerusalem, and thine arm shall be covered, and thou shalt prophesy against it, and behold, I will lay bands upon thee, and thou shalt not turn thee from one side to another, till thou hast ended the days of thy siege. Take thou also unto thee wheat and barley, and beans and lentils and millets and fidgets, and put them in one vessel, and make thee bread thereof according to the number of the days that thou shalt lie upon thy side. 390 days shalt thou eat thereof, and thy meat which thou shalt eat shall be like by weight 20 shekels a day. From time to time thou shalt eat it. So it goes to show you we ain't supposed to be eating meat all the damn time every day, okay? We be mainly plant-based people, man. All right. Thou shalt drink also water by measure the sixth part of in the hin. From time to time thou shalt drink, and thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of man in their sight. Ooh. All right, and I already read 13, so I'm gonna jump down to 14. Then said I, Lord, power, behold, my soul have not been polluted from my youth up even until now. Have I not eaten of that which dieth of itself, or is torn in pieces? Neither came there a bone of flesh in my mouth, into my mouth. So he didn't eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. All right. And then he said unto me, Lo, I have given thee cow's dung for man's dung, and thou shalt prepare thy bread therewith. Yeah, so instead of eating man's dung, because Ezekiel was like, hey, I don't know if I can handle this, Lord. He said, let me, use cow's dung instead. Because that was a representation of what we eat in a day, man. It's just fucking shit, man. Bullshit. We're not really eating in this society, to be honest. That's why, your energy levels are volatile. Some days you feel highly energetic. Most days you feel, lackadaisical, lazy, because we're not eating real food. We're not getting real nutrients. That's why, like I said, man, the main thing you want to do is get your diet in order, man, because you get your diet in order, you are what you eat, man, like the saying goes, man. The age-old adage, man. All right, if you eat low vibrational foods, guess what? You're gonna be low vibrational. If you eat high energy foods, you're gonna have a high energy. You rarely see a lazy squirrel. That's just you know that's just trotting around, walking around. That squirrel is always active, man, because he's eating high vibrational foods. He's eating nuts and seeds and shit like that for the most part. Okay, so that's what we should eat, man. The scriptures talking about eating every herb yielding seed, man. Seed based foods, man. Then your meat every once in a while, man. You know. Uh, so that was it on that. This is Mark 16 and 18. They shall take up serpents, and if ever they drink any deadly thing, shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. Yeah, man. So that's what's going on now, man. We in this polluted land, we be drinking polluted things, we're eating polluted things, but it's not hurting us, man. Like if this was the ancient world, if we were in our ancient world bodies 2,000 years ago, drinking the shit and eating the shit we eating now, man, we would just perish. We would just fold up, man. You know what I mean? Because our bodies are not meant to consume this, but Yahweh Shem Yahushua has preserved us, man. To mainly do this work, man, all right, and witness the downfall of this place, all right. And this is another reason why the Lord's going to destroy this place due to the GMO food, man. Okay. But you got Jake waking up, man, even 2/3, man, the other day. Or people that appear to be 2/3, they're not even, falling for the bullshit of this society no more, eating junk food and shit, eating out, they going back to their roots, man, which is, eating a holistic style of food, man. The scriptures say, in the land of our captivity, we shall remember ourselves. So, you got Jake all across the board, man. But starting from us on down, man, the elect on down, we setting the trend of how to eat, man, by keeping the dietary law 100%, man. That's one of the easiest laws you can keep in a society after, of course, having your beard is keeping the dietary law. That's the easiest law. I mean, of course, as we know, because this devil, splices all types of abominations in the food. But to the best of our ability, that's one of the easiest laws. Like, we know not to eat pork. We know not to eat shrimp, crab, and lobster and things of that nature, man. You know, that's an easy thing to keep, man. You know. So this is the last piece of Ecclesiasticus 30 and 25. A cheerful and good heart. And heart always goes to the Hebrew word for the most part, lab, which means mind, all right, in the scriptures. Will have a care of his meat and diet. So, hey, man, the diet is very important, man. To have a good spirit, man, you know, to be on point, man. Your diet it has to be on point. Of course, when we first came into this truth, we were eating, you know, whatever type of junk food and shit. But then we had to wean off of it, man. You know, like myself, me personally, when I came into this truth, I say like probably like the first, you know, 5 to 10 years in this truth, you know, I was like a heavy, you know, every meal had to have some type of meat in it. Like breakfast, you know, I'm having, you know, my fried eggs and, you know, have some meat in it, some sausage in it, you know, beef sausage or turkey sausage or whatever. Lunch, same thing. Have some turkey sausage in it. Dinner, you know, chicken or some beef. You know, it was just too much, man. That's too much. You know, eventually your immune system could give up, or eventually your digestive system would give up, man. Be like, hey, man, I can't take this anymore, man. Put me through the ringer. So, you know, when you see them signs, like the Lord always show you a sign, like, okay, you got to change your diet. You know, you better take heed, man. Or things will get worse, man. Okay, so I'm gonna end it there till next time. Shalom.